we all doing? All doing?
Yeah.
My name's Ben.
My name's Jono.
And we come from CYE. Have a count up, has anyone been to or heard of CYE before? A few people, nice. Do any of you know or remember what CYE stands for?
No.
Yeah.
Christian Youth Enterprises.
Amazing. Yes, Christian Youth Enterprises. So, the first word of our name, Christian, means that all of us staff who work at CYE, we're all Christians. So, we believe in God and we believe in Jesus, and we love to talk about it. Amazing. Who here can tell me how Jesus is related to the Christmas story? Yes.
On his birthday.
It's his birthday.
Nice. Yeah, it's when Jesus was born. It's when he entered into the world. And you might know, in the Nativity, there's lots and lots of different entrances throughout the whole story. And so this year, we're going to tell that in a bit of a fun, bit of a silly way. So you might have seen wrestling or boxing or darts, where the characters are really, really fun entrances. And so this year, the Nativity meets wrestling. So there's going to be lots of characters coming in, you can cheer for them as they come, you can even boo for King Herod. And then the only other thing to mention is that there might be some things thrown into the crowd. If it comes to you, you can keep it, you can grab it, but please don't move from where you're sitting to grab it if it hasn't come to you. So just stay where you're sitting, and that'd be great.
Amazing. Wow, this should be super exciting. But we need somebody to come out and introduce all of our fighters for us. So, if we could please give a massive round of applause and a lot of excitement for our commentator, Ben!
Gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to this year's big Nativity Smackdown. Who's excited? I think you can do better than that. I said, who's excited? Today, God has made his team, right from the fields of Nazareth to the wise men from the east, to take on King Herod. For the right to meet the King of Kings. Introducing from God's corner, the divine messenger, Angel Gabriel. Tell me, how are you feeling about today's big matchup?
To be honest, I'm a little nervous, but I know I'm fighting for God's corner, and he's the man that will win overall. He's given me a list of names I've got to recruit. These people will help us take on Herod.
Wow, you sure seem confident, especially with some of these names. But if you insist, let's bring out your first teammate. Give it up for the humble heart, Mary!
Chosen you to be part of his team. It doesn't matter that you're not a fighter. What matters is that you have a humble heart, which means you put others first. You've got a special role in this team.
Well, okay then, but I'm super scared for this. I've even got a baby on the way. But if it's part of God's plan, I'll trust him.
Wow, that takes an incredible amount of faith from Mary. And she'll have someone else to help her move around. From the little town of Nazareth, he can fix any wonky shelf. And he knows his hammer better than you know your favourite snack. He is the carpenter, Joseph!
No chariot or big hotel. We've got a donkey and God's prize. Come on, Mary. Let's go to the ring. Ready for round one.
The next to enter the ring come all the way from the field. By day, she feeds her sheep, and by night, she defends them. She is Molly the Shepherd! Wow, are you alright? It looks like you just seen an angel.
You are absolutely right. I was just minding my business watching my sheep when boom! There was a huge flash of light and hundreds of angels filled the skies. Ah, that's them!
Sorry to startle you, but don't fear. God has called you into this ring. Go and follow this light, and then you will find what you're looking for.
Is it going to be donuts?
No.
Ooh, how many donuts?
There are no donuts.
Maybe 6? Or 7? 6?
Well, she's not rich or powerful, but she is humble and has a strong heart and will fight for what she believes in. Now, fighting in the opposite corner, the current title holder. He is the nasty, the selfish, the evil King Herod!
I hear there's a new challenger in town for my belt. Is that it? A sneaky shepherd? This is going to be easy.
Oh, Herod sure seems confident. I wonder if there's anything God's team can do to stop him.
Here we go.
Oh my goodness. I did not see this one coming. We have Frankie Fantastic, Gold Star Glorious, and Marvelous Max. They are the trio of triumph, the Three Wise Men!
Where's that kingdom?
Well, I've got Mary, you've got frankincense and Goldie. Well, he has gold, but who should we give it to?
That must be me, the rightful king.
Whoa, 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 not so fast. This is for the true king. Don't help him, the real king is coming.
Real? He ain't even real.
He's just shy, that's all.
Ouch, that has got to hurt. You really have assembled some team of misfits here, haven't you? You've got a smelly shepherd, a pregnant lady, her husband, and some rich fancy pants. But I don't see how you can defeat King Herod. He's just too strong.
But there's someone missing from the list.
A baby? What's he going to do?
That's not just any baby. That's Jesus, the Son of God, the true king. He's been brought into this world to lift up the humble and bring down the mighty.
If he's the true king, then where's his entrance music? Where's all the fireworks?
for himself. He hasn't come to show off. He's come for all of us.
We've come all this way and we found the greatest king of all, God's Son.
I can't believe that we get to have Jesus on our side, even though I'm just a regular shepherd.
That's because Jesus wants to help you, but you have to let him. Bullies like Herod think they don't need help, so Jesus has come to take him down.
And that is what we call a knockout.
Jesus really is the King of Kings.
Cool. So can I have a hands up? Can someone tell me what your favourite entrance was from the characters? Yeah. The wise men, yeah, they were good. What was your favourite? One wise man, yeah. What was your favourite? Joseph, yeah, that was good. That was good.
Amazing. So they were all super, super loud, weren't they? Those entrances had big, loud music and lots of excitement with the characters coming in. So at the end of our assembly, when Jesus came, was his entrance super loud, or was his a bit more quiet? Was there big, loud music, or what do we think?
Nice. Yeah, it was nice and quiet. So even though Jesus is the King of Kings, he didn't need this big grand entrance with lots of music and fireworks. Instead, his entrance is what the characters are calling very humble. Does anyone know what humble means? Bit of a tricky word. Yeah?
Like happy.
Can mean happy. What else? Pardon? Not quite, almost.
You're just living on the life, you're not based, but you're just being yourself.
Yes, they're not boasting. That's good.
Yeah, amazing. So that's exactly right. So we like to define somebody who's humble as the opposite of what we would call a show. So you don't brag about what you have, you don't boast about the things you have. But we think that everyone is the same, so therefore everyone should be treated equally. In the Bible, it tells us that God has brought the rulers down from their thrones, but is raising up those who are humble.
Nice. So, now we know what humble means. We're going to play a little game all together. So John is going to say a name or an action, and you've got to decide whether it's humble and kind, or being mean and a show-off. So if you think it's humble, you'll crouch down. If you think it's being a show-off, you'll jump up and show me your biggest muscles. Okay, so everyone to their feet, please.
Amazing. So, once we are all ready, I need all eyes on you. Not quite everyone yet. Amazing. So we will start with a little practice round. Okay, and the first one will be a very nice and easy one. Just holding the door open for your friends. Is that something big and boastful, or is that something nice and calm? I think we all get it. Everyone back in your feet. So, King Herod, was he super nice and humble, or was he super big and boastful? What do we think of King Herod? Amazing. Next one. It's Christmas time. You've had Christmas Day with your family. You've unwrapped your presents. You've got something really, really cool. Just super, super pleased with. You come into school, and I have this really cool present. I go, Ben, look at my awesome present. How cool is it? How cool is it? How does that make sense? Is that being big and boastful? Or is that being nice? Awesome. And our last one, we will do Jesus being born in a really smelly stable outside of a town in the middle of nowhere to come down to earth and save all of us. Is that being big and boastful? Is that being super nice?
Very well. Now, when you may take seats rather than everyone. So, throughout the story, Herod was being a big show-off throughout the whole time. And so when Jesus came, he was able to be taken down. But you might remember on Jesus' team, you've got a smelly shepherd, a pregnant lady, her husband, and some rich wise men. But because they were humble and feared Jesus, they were able to be lifted up and they were able to win. So this Christmas, it's not about who gets the biggest presents, it's not about bragging. It's actually about lifting each other up and putting other people first. And so perhaps a challenge then for this Christmas is where you might, for example, want to get food for yourself. You serve someone else first, or you can put someone else in front of you. And so we're just going to pray to finish. Feel free to bow your head and say amen. Father God, thank you that you sent your Son for us at Christmas time. Lord, that you came to lift up those who are humble. Lord, pray for Swindon as they head home for Christmas. They have good rest. And just, be encouraged and reminded that it's not about who gets to be the present, but instead of putting each other first and lifting each other up. Amen.
Amen.